101.7 FM. Seriously authentic. From the commercial city of Onitsha comes Udala Radio 104.7 FM, the voice of the region. Where authentic news and entertainment meet. Udala Radio 104.7 FM. Seriously authentic.
No de buga se. Ela pode ser, no de buga se. What's up, Becky Malasule? With Becky Ada Rose, money more like champagne.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Udala News at noon from the city of Onitsha. Here are the top stories. Nigerian Army raises concern over low interest of Igbo youths in army recruitment. Nigerian police force vows to sanction officers seen receiving money from Chinese nationals. On the foreign scene, Ghana government assumes control of Damang Mine, operated by Goldfields. Adam Sports Mba pledges to immortalize Chukwu. My name is Franklin Ebuka. Now the news. The National Youth Service Corps NYSC in Anambra State has welcomed the new state coordinator, Mrs. Pauline Ojiswa. Ojiswa officially took over from Mrs. Blessing Ekene Iruma on Wednesday as the 15th coordinator of the scheme in the state. At a formal handover ceremony held at the NYSC State Secretariat, Arumoka, Mrs. Iruma emphasized the need for continuity of excellence within the Secretariat and called on management staff to offer the same cooperation and support to her successor. In her remarks, Ojisu expressed appreciation for the warm reception and assured that her leadership would prioritize the welfare of both corps members and the staff. The leader of the Army Force Headquarters Recruitment Sensitization Team, Anambra State, Brigadier General Chima Ekato, has revealed that only 200 youths from the Southeast have registered for the ongoing Army recruitment in the country, while in other states, not less than 4,000 persons have applied. Ekato disclosed this while sensitizing youth leaders and president generals of different communities in the state. He stressed the need to encourage youths in the various communities to participate in the exercise. The Anambra State Corps Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, who was represented by the Commissioner for Youth Development, Patrick Aramba, called on traditional rulers and president generals to collaborate in mobilizing the youth from their communities for the ongoing recruitment. Ahead of the Easter celebration, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps NICDC has deployed 1,525 personnel to safeguard lives and forestall vandalism of critical national, state, and local government assets in Anambra State. The state NICDC head, media, and tactical team, Okadibo Edwin, announced the deployment in a statement on Thursday. Okadibo said the deployment was in line with the recently launched Joint Operation Udogachi Zero Kidnapping and other violent crimes in the state. He said the NSCDC State Commandant, Marco Latunde, gave the directive in an elaborate operational order at the command's tactical digest held on Wednesday at the State Command headquarters in Oka. Okadibo noted that the commandant charged area commanders, divisional officers, heads of formations, and composite commanders to adequately deploy assets and personnel to cover all places of worship, recreational centers, amusement parks, markets, flashpoints, black spots, and other vulnerable areas, including critical national, state, and local government assets, towards ensuring an incident-free Easter celebration and beyond. The Lagos State Environmental Task Force on Wednesday arrested 20 drug peddlers and seized illegal substances during an operation on notorious spots. Lagos Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, disclosed this on his X handle. He confirmed the dismantling of makeshift stores within the Idoani Strait, which had become hotspot for criminal elements to freely sell and consume illicit substances. Wahab disclosed that a range of illicit drugs along with cash proceeds from the illegal trade was recovered. The commissioner stated that the arrested individuals who are facing charges related to drug peddling will be swiftly processed and brought to court for further legal action. The Nigerian Police Force says officers who were captured in the viral video receiving 5,000 naira in cash each from Chinese nationals would be sanctioned. The force spokesman, Muyiwade Jobi, condemned the conduct of his officers, describing the actions as unprofessional and unethical. The video, which captured the policemen in a lined-up formation receiving naira note from some Chinese, had sparked outrage on social media, with many Nigerians expressing disappointment and calling for reforms within the force. In a statement released on Thursday, Adejobi said the officers have been identified. He said the actions do not represent the established ethics, standards, and core values of the Nigerian Police Force. Although he did not disclose the nature of the sanctions, the police spokesperson assured the public that justice will be served. The Nigerian Army has appointed Lieutenant Colonel Oyinyechi Anele as the acting director of Army Public Relations. Anele, a member of the Regular Course 15 and a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, takes over from Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, who has been redeployed to the Nigerian Army Heritage and Future Center. Her appointment takes effect from April 22nd, 2025. She is the first woman to occupy the position. Until her elevation, she was attached to the Department of Civil Military Relations. The Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, has embarked on the revitalization of her rail tracks. The managing director, Nigerian Railway Corporation, Dr. Kayode Obefa, said the working is in progress with the restoring her legacy lines. The initiative is focused on reconnecting key agricultural production hubs to major seaports, aiming to streamline the transport of perishable goods and reduce logistical setbacks. He also reviewed the Nigerian Railway Corporation's resolve to minimize transportation costs and transit times, thereby enhancing the competitiveness of Nigerian agricultural export and stabilizing domestic prices. He advised workers and Nigerians not to steal or vandalize abandoned materials, and why they should join to combat vandalism to ensure the project's success. A Finnish court has set a trial date for Simon Ekpa, a pro-Biafran activist and promoter of IPOB, amid charges related to alleged terrorism activities. Ekpa, who was arrested in Finland alongside 4 others, is expected to face trial on June 2025. His new lawyer, Carl Gumerus, confirmed that he has received the pre-trial file of the case and was studying it to prepare for a robust defense. Ekpa was arrested for alleged terrorism-related offenses, including incitement to violence and terrorism financing. The federal government has also taken action against him by placing him on a sanctioned list alongside 16 others, freezing the assets and economic resources due to suspected involvement in terrorism-related activities. On the foreign scene, Ghana's government has assumed operational control of Goldfields Damang mine after it rejected an application from South Africa company to renew its lease. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources said in a statement on Wednesday that Johannesburg-based Goldfields had unsuccessfully applied to extend the Damang lease, which is due to expire on April 18th and was winding down operations as a result. The government said its decision to take control was based on a series of regulatory and operational shortcomings, including Goldfields' failure to declare verifiable mineral reserves in its lease renewal application and the absence of a required technical program detailing past and future mining activities. It said the decision aligned with policy moves to stop the new colonial automatic renewal of mining licenses in gold-producing Ghana. Damang is the smaller of Goldfields' two Ghanaian mines, producing 135,000 ounces of gold in 2024, approximately 6% of the company's total output of 2.15 million ounces. Next is sports news, where we're going to tell you about the governor of Enugu State visiting the household of former Nigeria international Christian Chukwu. On sports, the governor of Enugu State, Peter Mbah, has paid a condolence visit to the widow and family of former Nigerian international and coach Christian Chukwu and made a pledge. For more on this, Obinna Ngubike joins us from the Sports Center.
Thank you very much, Ibuka Franklin. And from the Sports Center this afternoon, the governor of Enugu State, Peter Mbah, on Wednesday paid a condolence visit to the widow and family of former Nigerian international and coach Christian Chukwu, assuring them of the necessary support in this difficult time. He described the late footballer, popularly known as Chairman, as a legend who served his country unreservedly and inspired millions of youths. He said the government and people of Enugu were thoroughly dealt a huge blow by his death. Mbah, who was out of the country attending the Commonwealth Trade and Investment Summit in London at the time of Chukwu's death, also assured that the disease will be immortalized. The governor was accompanied to the late Chukwu's residence by the Speaker, Enugu State House of Assembly, Honorable Uchenna Ugu, and the Commissioner of Youth and Sports Development, Lloyd Ekwere Madum. Still on sports, Mikel Arteta said he was having happy moments during his time at the helm of Arsenal, but has never been this proud of his players after their stellar win at the Bernabeu. In a post-match interview, the Arsenal boss added that he was always hungry for more and suggested he hoped his team would carry this success into the rest of the season after a 5-1 win on aggregate. Arteta was full of praise for Bukayo Saka, who, notwithstanding missing an early penalty, played an exceptional football and got his name on the score sheet for the Gunners in the second half, while Gabriel Martinelli sealed the win in the stoppage time after Vinicius Jr. had earlier restored parity for Real Madrid. On his part, Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti admitted his future at Real Madrid is in doubt, claiming his time could be up as early as tomorrow. Ancelotti admitted that Arsenal were better than his team, but noted that his players tried to do their best. Madrid were knocked out of the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals 5-1 on aggregate by Arsenal, as they looked like a shadow of the team that won the competition in 2 of the last 3 seasons. And that's the news from the Sports Center. And it's back to Ebuka Franklin for the rest of the bulletin.
Thank you. We'll be now for the sports news. With that, we conclude with our news at noon. But before we go, a recap of the sports stories. Alright, so we'll bring you a recap of the top stories. We told you that the leader, Army Force Headquarters Recruitment Sensitization Team, Anambra State, Brigadier General Chima Ekato, has revealed that only 200 youths from the southeast have registered for the Nigerian Army recruitment, while other states have recorded no less than 4,000 applications. We also reported that the Nigerian police force has vowed to sanction its personnel captured in the viral video receiving money from Chinese nationals. And on the foreign scene, Ghana's government has taken operational control of Goldfields Damang mine following the rejection of the South African miners' application to renew its lease. At our sports, we told you that Enugu State Governor Peter Mbah has pledged to immortalize former Nigerian footballer and coach Christian Chukwu during his condolence visit to the family of the deceased. For more updates, visit radioudala.com and follow us on Facebook at Udala Radio 104.7 FM and on X and Instagram at Udala Radio. On behalf of the news team, I am Franklin Ebuka. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.